What's going on, everybody? Max from Orsinger Investment Group here, back on our 2-Minute Tuesday. And this week we'll be taking a look at the 50-30-20 rule. And this is a rule of thumb we like to look at with clients and just kind of put out there in general. It's a nice rule of thumb to take a look at income and be able to break it down to where that money goes on a monthly basis, an annual basis, whatever that might look like. So first, let's jump into the 50. So 50% on needs. And those needs are obviously anything to live and survive. Housing, food, water, transportation, insurance stuff, things that have to be paid on a monthly basis to live. We break that down further to the 30% on wants. So that's anything on the extraordinary side, vacations, dining out, going out for some drinks, buying some extra clothes, stuff like that. Anything that might be on that wants list. And then the biggest one here is that 20, and that's 20% on savings. So when we look at your monthly income and we take that number and break it down into these chunks, 50, 30, 20, what is that number that gets spit out, and where does it compare to what you're spending it on now? So like I said, this is just a great rule of thumb. Not everybody's numbers are going to be exactly 50, 30, 20, but it is a great reminder to try and look at your income and look at your spending habits with a nice budget to show where is my money going, because these are, again, three big categories in our lives. We have needs, we have wants, but we have to make sure that we have that savings category taken care of. I understand with 401ks, a lot of pre-tax stuff might be coming out for the savings side, so there's always taking that into consideration. But even with that, if you're looking at a net income number and still breaking it down into these three, you'll be very well off with that savings journey of maybe saving for a down payment for a house or for retirement or anything in general that you have, emergency fund. Starting that savings journey, this is something great for the younger generation to keep in mind as well. It can start you off on a great track with spending habits and keeping your money organized with a budget to show you where that money's being spent. So again, I highly encourage you guys to take your income, divide it by these numbers, figure out how much you have to spend, and then you might realize I don't need 50% for my needs. So what can we do with that extra? Do we put it into our 30? Do we put it into our 20? Again, not telling you where to do it. Highly recommend always looking at the savings side because it's an important step. But again, just a great rule of thumb to keep you on track, keep those spending habits in check, and keep that budget organized come into the month. So appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Hope this helps give you something to think about, and we'll catch you on the next one.